Malacanang appeals to the Supreme Court to make its final ruling on the 71 billion peso Coco Levy Fund. According to Presidential Assistant for Food Security and Agricultural Modernization, Francis Pangilinan, the government has already filed a motion for partial entry of judgment. More from Ignacio.
Malacanang appealed to the Supreme Court for the immediate resolution of the motion for partial reconsideration that will pave the way for the utilization of the 71 billion pesos Coco Levy Fund. President Aquino earlier ordered concerned agencies to harmonize measures to ensure the welfare of coconut farmers in the country.
The Solgen already filed a motion for partial entry of judgment. They filed it last September. It's a ministerial act, no? So we just have to wait. But we hope we don't have to wait long.
Pangilinan made the appeal following President Aquino's meeting with coconut farmers in Malacanang. The palace official noted the importance of the Supreme Court final ruling on the case to use the Coco Levy Fund for farmers. During the dialogue, the President agreed to issue an executive order to address their concerns once the Supreme Court rules on the case. One of the measures is to also give the supposed interest from the Coco Levy Fund to the farmers. But Pangilinan clarified the executive has no authority to create a Coco Farmers Trust Fund through an executive order.
Ang paggamit kasi ng Coco Levy na pondo is by virtue of PD 1234. So that's a presidential decree. So batas. So if we are to move away from that law and utilize the fund by way of a trust fund, you are actually amending that law, which therefore requires not an executive order but an act of Congress.
Pangilinan added that the President will support measures in Congress to safeguard the implementation of Coco Levy Fund.
Tax siya. Yung 72.8 billion is actually cash. No? So that is held in trust. So hindi siya nagagalaw sa ngayon. In fact, kumikita pa siya ng interest. So kaya nga gusto nating i-certify yung measure at bill dahil doon talagang yun ang magiging safeguard pagka meron kang trust fund at yan talagang hinihiwalay. Ang dilema kasi ngayon, under PD 1234, pagka naging final and executory na yung batas, nagkaroon na ng writ of meron ng issuance of the entry of judgment, yung Coco Levy Fund will no longer become a trust fund. It will now go to the SAGF under PD 1234. Ang problema nga doon ay under SAGF, yung interest babalik na sa national government. That is also the law. And we would like to make sure that even the interest, because ang Supreme Court ruling ay sinasabi, dapat ang makikinabang dyan ay ang ating coconut farmers at ang industriya. So we really have to address that.
He also clarified that aside from the Coco Levy Fund, the government will continue to allot funds to support programs for coconut farmers. For the People's Television, Ignacio.